Here's more wrestling news for November 20th, 2021. And your headlines for this afternoon include why WWE Survivor Series 2021 won't be a sellout show, WWE pushing very hard for former NXT champion to re-sign, when will Walter come to the main roster after split with wife, Triple H spotted for the first time since cardiac event and emergency surgery, AEW wrestler suffers torn biceps during latest Dynamite, final AEW special event of 2021 confirmed during this week's Rampage, huge dual-branded match announced for Survivor Series 2021, how are WrestleMania 38 tickets selling after going on sale last week, Paul Heyman breaks long-established WWE rule in vicious Post-Smackdown promo, and more. We are kicking off today with this Sunday's Survivor Series, which on paper is meant to be one of the biggest nights on WWE's calendar. With that said, this year's show clearly hasn't grabbed the interest of fans, as there are over 6,000 tickets yet to be sold. In the Wrestling Observer newsletter, it was explained that there's only 910 secondary market tickets currently available for Survivor Series, meaning sellers simply aren't interested in this Sunday's event. With ticket sellers not interested, this explains why so many tickets are yet to be sold, as WWE needs nothing short of a miracle for Survivor Series 2021 to be a sellout show. If there is a silver lining in all this, it's that the gate itself will be strong, as ticket prices are higher now than ever before. This is the latest bad news for WWE's ticket sales, as the company is trailing behind AEW in the sales for the UBS Center in Long Island, and although New York City has often been considered WWE's home, struggling to sell tickets for a huge show in Brooklyn is a bad look for the company. For years, Johnny Gargano has impressed fans in NXT, becoming the first-ever Triple Crown champion of the brand. Earlier this year, it was reported that Gargano's contract will end this year, and we now know more about the situation. The Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that Gargano has yet to sign a new contract, but WWE is pushing very hard for him to do so, and have made him a very strong offer with a lucrative long-term contract. Gargano's current deal will expire on December 3rd, and him leaving would bring an end to The Way, the stable consisting of Gargano, Candice LeRae, Dexter Lumis, and Indy Hartwell. WWE are well aware that should Gargano leave, he'd receive a very generous offer from AEW, and despite their best efforts to keep him in the company, it's ultimately the former NXT champion who will make the decision. Earlier this month, we reported on Walter, who is more open to moving to the United States and joining the main roster. Upon joining WWE in 2019, Walter made it clear that he didn't want to move to the States, as his wife was opposed to the idea. But since reportedly splitting with his wife, Walter could be coming to the main roster very soon. In an update from The Observer, it said that there's been a lot of talk within WWE about plans for Walter on Raw or SmackDown, and they want the Austrian to have an increased role with the company. During the summer, there were rumors of Walter featuring in the draft, but that obviously didn't happen. It'll be interesting to see where Walter goes next, especially as Imperium currently hold the NXT Tag Team Championships, but WWE are taking the reports that he's open to moving very seriously. Mere days before NXT 2.0 launched, Triple H suffered a cardiac event that could not have come at a worse time. The WWE COO had to undergo a surgical procedure due to this event and hasn't been seen in WWE since the surgery. Now fans have caught their first glimpse of Triple H back in business, as footage filmed by a construction worker this week showed the game and Vince McMahon surveying the site of the new WWE headquarters. In the clip, Triple H, his father-in-law, and several officials walk in WWE-branded hard hats, and the former World Heavyweight Champion didn't have any problem getting around. WWE's move from Titan Towers will happen this year, though their new location is mere miles away from where they currently operate. But it's great to see that Triple H is doing so much better after a major health scare earlier this year. AEW news next, as this week's Dynamite marked the first show after Full Gear, but things went terribly wrong for The Butcher. During the show, The Butcher and Blade faced Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii, and The Butcher suffered an injury that'll keep him out for a while. On Wrestling Observer Live, Brian Alvarez revealed that The Butcher has suffered a torn biceps, and there's no word on when he'll be able to get back in the ring. We do know that it'll be at least a couple of months at the earliest before The Butcher can wrestle again, and we're sending him our best wishes at this difficult time. No matter how long it takes the Butcher to return, we're sure he won't be wrestling at AEW's next special event, which was announced during last night's Rampage. It's been confirmed that AEW Winter is Coming will be the December 15th edition of Dynamite and will air from Garland, Texas. Not only that, but AEW President Tony Khan has tweeted that information about the Owen Hart Cup tournament, both its format and its schedule, will be revealed at Winter is Coming. AEW has a lot to live up to after last year's Winter is Coming, which saw both the debut of Sting and Kenny Omega win the AEW World title from Jon Moxley. We'll have to see what matches and moments AEW has to try and top last year's show, but we're expecting a stacked card for what'll be AEW's last big special of 2021. Back to WWE now, as Survivor Series 2021 will mark 25 years since the debut of The Rock, who sadly isn't expected to appear at the event. The Rock is the leading man in Hollywood and kept busy with various projects, but WWE has found a unique way to celebrate the Brahma Bull. On SmackDown, Sonya Deville announced a dual-branded 25-man Battle Royal, which will commemorate the 25 years since The Rock's debut at Survivor Series 1996. The Rock wasn't exactly known as the king of Battle Royals during his in-ring career, but he did win the 2000 Royal Rumble match, and time will tell who earns bragging rights for their brand by winning this Battle Royal. WrestleMania news now, as tickets for next year's two-night event went on sale last Friday, and tickets have been flying out. According to reports, over 75,000 tickets have sold for WrestleMania 38, which are being sold at the highest prices of any pro wrestling show in history. The Wrestling Observer newsletter adds that this is the most tickets WWE has ever sold for a single event in its first days of being on sale, but that is arguably due to the fact that WWE has essentially doubled the amount of tickets by having WrestleMania be a two-night event once more. With that said, some in WWE were disappointed by the number of tickets sold, which is roughly 37,500 per night, as they believe more tickets would have been sold by now if the prices of tickets were lower. WWE has months of time to sell tickets for WrestleMania 38, which will kick off on Saturday, April 2nd from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas next year, but with Survivor Series struggling to entice fans, this is some much-needed good news for those in WWE. And we're ending with SmackDown, as last night's show didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling. In a post-show dark match, Raw's WWE champion Big E teamed with King Woods and Drew McIntyre to face the Bloodline, but it was Paul Heyman who got fans talking. At one point, Woods was lying in the middle of the ring, and when fans started an ECW chant, an irate Heyman teased getting in the ring to fight the 2021 King of the Ring before he turned his attention to the crowd, saying, "I want you to know right now, I am the Jew in Jiu-Jitsu, and when I get into this ring, I will show you why ECW is dead, and I wish the same for each and every single one of you." Wishing the death of every fan in attendance definitely isn't something WWE would be airing on live TV, and we imagine Fox wouldn't be too happy if such a line was aired on their network, but Heyman was able to get this incredible line in after this week's show went off the air. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.